The man had godlike powers, but his girlfriend still dumped him. So he used his powers in every way possible to win her back. When she went out for a run, every tree along the path had "I'm sorry" carved into it. When she bought coffee, every screen in the shop flashed "Forgive him." Even the birds in the sky were carrying his message. But none of it worked. Turns out he had granted everyone's wishes before. Everyone won the lottery. But since everyone won, each person only got a few cents. Chaos broke out. People flooded the streets, rioting and smashing everything in sight. The city plunged into madness. And because he had been recklessly using his powers, the whole world started falling apart. Massive blackouts, disasters everywhere. That's when he finally realized how bad things had gotten. He rushed to God for help, but God just smiled and said, "The ones who truly solve problems aren't gods, but people themselves." The man thought about it for a long time. The next day, he shut down the wish-granting app and decided to actually help people with his own hands. He saw a broken-down car on the street, so he went over and helped push it. He found a co-worker he had bad blood with and shook hands to make peace. Little by little, things started getting better, except for one thing. His girlfriend still hadn't come back. He reopened the Wish app, searched for her prayers, then teleported to her window. But what he saw broke his heart. She was sitting there crying, praying for God to help her forget him. Hearing that, he was devastated. He walked out into the middle of the street and dropped to his knees. At that moment, he didn't want to be God anymore. He begged God to take his powers away. Suddenly, a bright light shone down. For a second, he thought it was a miracle, but it was actually a truck speeding straight at him. When he woke up again, he was in heaven. God said he could grant him one last wish. But instead of asking to come back to life, he wished for his girlfriend, to find someone who would truly love her. God smiled and agreed, then gave him a hard push. The next thing he knew, he was alive again, lying in a hospital bed covered in injuries. And right beside him, his girlfriend threw her arms around him, sobbing.